Hello friends, Gabby here and welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I'm wearing glasses. I don't usually wear glasses and they're actually not even real glasses. How many times have I said glasses by now? They are blue light glasses. I like how I feel how I wear them, you know? It's like I'm about to drop some real knowledge over here. Professor Gabby! Even though I'm not a professor. Wow, okay, this has gotten a little bit weird. Today I want to talk to you about the patterns, habits, beliefs that we've learned when we were little children and by which we still continue to live and function from to this day. Now, what do I mean? When we are very little, we pick up certain things from the world and we make it mean something very personally for us. As an example, when you are 3 or 4 years old and your parents get a divorce, let's say your mom or your dad leaves, right? You can take that situation and you can make it mean something about you, such as, oh, you know, I'm not lovable, that's why my parent left, or I'm not good enough, that's why my parent left. And we as children are not able to separate facts from the story that we created in our own minds. And that was such a big thing when I was a part of this incredible personal development seminar, that we were looking at different life situations that we went through and distinguishing what were the facts and what was the story. In the example of 2 parents getting a divorce and 1 parent leaving, the facts are parents got a divorce, 1 parent left. That's it. These are the only facts. Divorce, 1 parent left. What we make it mean, because we're very little and we're trying to make sense of the situation, is that we try to justify why something happened. So, for example, oh, I'm not lovable, that's why my parent left. I'm not good enough. You know, I'm not worthy enough. As I said, so many different things that we create in our own minds. Now, we take that belief that we've created when we were very little because we didn't know how to deal with the situation, and we continue to live by it year by year by year, and we can be in our 20s, in our 30s, in our 40s, and we can still function from that belief. And let's say if we had a belief of, oh, I'm not good enough, I'm not lovable, we're gonna get into relationships that are going to reflect back to us that belief. So we might not see red flags that the other person has, or you know, we might not even get into healthy relationships whatsoever because we believe we are not deserving of love and we are not good enough. Therefore, we recreate situations by those beliefs that we live by. Does that make sense? And what often happens is that we think that a situation is a justification for our belief rather than the cause of our belief. This is huge. So rather than saying, oh, I knew this is gonna happen because this always happens, you're justifying the belief, right? If you have a belief of I'm not good enough, you get into a bad relationship and you say, oh, I knew this is gonna happen because this always happens to me. I just can't be in a good relationship, or the other person is always messed up. Instead of saying that, if we actually look inward and we say, okay, I have a belief of I'm not good enough, and I believe that I'm not lovable because it stems from my childhood, and you know, when I was 5 years old, the situation happened and I created this whole version through which I saw the world. We take that belief like a backpack and then we go through life and we pick relationships and we pick situations in which we can confirm our belief. So it's not that our belief is right. It's just that we are subconsciously choosing things to reaffirm our belief. And for me, one of the things was that I keep touching my glasses. Why? I feel like a professor or something. A lot of the times for me, what happened was that I think it was in kindergarten, somebody laughed at something that I said and it really hurt me, and I made it mean really, really personal. And the belief through which I was going through life is that, oh, I can't share what I think with others because they're gonna laugh at me, right? So what happened was, when I was in middle school, when I was in high school, when I was in my acting conservatory, whenever we had group assignments, I would barely ever contribute because I would think that my ideas are stupid, that people are gonna laugh, and I was really scared of being laughed at, right? Or being thought of as, oh yeah, that was a stupid idea, so it means Gabby's stupid. And the craziest thing would happen that I would think of an idea or something to contribute to the group, and I would be scared to share it. And then somebody else in the group would say the same idea that I was just thinking, and everybody would say, oh my God, wow, Monica, that was such a good idea. Or, oh my God, Peter, that was such a good idea. Even though in my head I was thinking that idea, and then I would start beating myself up. It's this whole cycle. And I know that you definitely have an example like this in your life. Maybe you believe that, your words don't matter. Maybe you believe that you're stupid. Maybe you believe that you're not good enough. Maybe you believe that you're not lovable. Maybe you believe that you're not deserving of an abundant life, or you're not deserving of a beautiful relationship. There is a cause for why you believe that. Nothing happens randomly. A belief is formed either at a very specific moment in time when we as children don't know how to deal with a situation, that we make up something as a defense mechanism to make sure that it doesn't happen again, or a belief is a thought that we keep reaffirming to ourselves. So a belief can be formed, a strong belief by which we continue to live can be formed in two different ways. As I said, for me, it was a situation, I believe it was in kindergarten, where, somebody laughed at my idea, and a way for me to avoid that bad experience was to never share my ideas. So you can see how it is a limiting belief, but when you are a child, you just use it as a protective mechanism because you want to protect yourself. If you were, abandoned as a child, you're gonna create a belief of, I can't trust people, or I can't trust love. And as much as you think as a child that it's gonna protect you, actually in the long term, you're not gonna be able to open up, you're not gonna be able to be vulnerable, you're not gonna be able to actually experience incredible loving relationships because from that belief that you still function from. So it's not wrong, it's not bad, it's not right, it's not negative, it's not positive. The thing is, our bodies and our minds are so incredible that they're always working in our favor, right? For example, if you, let's say, sprain your ankle, it gets swollen up, there's a reason why your body is making your ankle swell up, right? Because it has to assist the healing process. The same way, if you were abandoned as a child, or somebody made fun, of your nose, your legs, or somebody called you stupid, you thought to yourself at that moment, oh my God, okay, this really hurt, I really don't like it, how do I make sure this doesn't happen again? And it would be, never be vulnerable, don't trust people, don't open up, just protect yourself in any way possible. So the same way how, for me, for example, I could not share my ideas because I believed my ideas are stupid, as much as it was a protective mechanism that was meant to serve me as a child, there's in no way did it serve me later on in life. And even now, I'm still working through it and I've gotten so much better at it. But still, because it was such a strong belief that was, oh my God, that was going with me through life, that I was carrying on my shoulders for so many years, it's very hard to let go of it. You have to chip at it little by little. So that's what I want you to think about. If you have a belief of, I'm not lovable, I'm not good enough, I'm not smart enough, first, I want to say, I hear you, I understand you, I have the same silly beliefs, but also I just want to remind you that those beliefs are so silly and you are smart enough, you are good enough, your voice is meant to be heard, you are meant to share with others, you are meant to experience all the love and incredible abundance in all the ways in this life. It's only that we and our silly mind really loves us and really wants to protect us, but we have to distinguish what is serving us and what is not. And I've realized that me not sharing my ideas and me being scared to speak up is 100% not serving me in any way. Think about this and think about what beliefs you currently have that are not serving you, but by which you continue to live by. This is what I want to leave you with. I hope you found some insight, and I hope maybe this video sparked something in your mind that previously you didn't think about. If you want to share something with me, I would love to hear from you. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video, taking the time to listen to this, but also showing up for yourself to be open for this information and what I shared with you today. I really acknowledge you and I really appreciate you. And thank you for tuning in, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!